Let's get right into it. What are your thoughts on time? Everything's happening all at once. The past isn't real. The future isn't real. Time is a construct of the human mind used to help us navigate our lives. If the past happened, how isn't it real? Your memories can be inaccurate. Maybe not inaccurate, just another version of something simultaneously happening. Somewhere else, maybe. How is the future not real? The future is a memory of another possibility happening right now. So what's the deal with individual consciousness? Are we real? We're all one. We each have a unique perspective of one consciousness. My world is what I experience through my senses. Your world is what you experience through yours. So is everyone part of the same world or a different world? We're all one world, having a unique perspective though. Being one with everything. You're an idiot. So when we die, does the world continue in our absence? No, it can't. The world as we experience it can't continue if we aren't there to experience it. The past, the present, and the future can no longer exist for us if we aren't alive to experience it. Explain more, please. All I know about history, other people, the universe, everything, it's all from my senses. If I'm not there to experience existence, then existence doesn't exist. So when you're no longer here, I cease to exist as well? Yes, if I no longer exist, I can no longer experience anything. My world no longer exists, so you cease to exist with me. Huh? When I look at you or touch you, you're in my world. If you got up and went into another room, I'm no longer experiencing you in my world. You no longer exist. But I know I exist, I'm just in another room. Sure, in your world, all I have is the memory of you having been in my world, which, if you recall, is something happening at the same time as everything else, since all else is happening at once. I don't follow. If everything's happening at once, and time is only a man-made construct, and you aren't being experienced by me through my senses because you left the room, then in my world, without you in front of me, you do not exist. Continue. All worlds simultaneously exist and don't exist. All worlds simultaneously are unique and shared. So, like a duality. To the infinite amount. Everything is happening and not happening from all perspectives all at once. Did you get dropped on your head as a child? It's an expansion on if a tree falls in a forest and no one's around to hear it. Does it make a sound? So does it? Yes and no, and anything in between. More specifically, no even if someone is around and hears it. If that person isn't me, then in my world, the whole forest and the tree and the person who heard it don't exist. But since all happens at once in a version of the world where I'm there, I hear the sound. At the same time, I don't hear the sound in the world where I'm not there. Shut up. Sounds I'm hearing now are words coming from a crazy person. A version of you hears a crazy person. Another version hears me making sense. Another version, I'm in another room, so I don't even exist in that version of your world. Jeez. How can anything exist if it isn't experienced? How can the past or the future exist if I'm not in the act of experiencing them at that exact moment in time? But time doesn't exist. So everything has to be happening all at once, and not at all. This is the worst interview ever. And the best, and everything in between, and none of it. Shut up.